If you ask the smartest mechanics in the country what they are driving right now, it isn't a new model. They are actively abandoning modern trucks and hoarding 20-year-old beaters instead. Why? Because automakers haven't just made new trucks harder to fix. They have made it digitally illegal to fix them. They have built a software wall around your engine bay. Today we are going to show you how the dealerships are holding basic parts hostage, from batteries to radar modules, funneling you into their service bays for something as simple as a brake job. This is not a mechanical failure. This is digital extortion. This is the death of ownership. And we are going to expose exactly how the VIN-Lock scam works and the specific trucks you need to buy if you ever want to hold a wrench again. To understand the trap, you have to understand a term the automotive industry uses behind closed doors. It is called component protection, or vehicle identification number locking. In the past, a part was just a part. An alternator was copper wire and magnets. A headlight was a glass housing and a filament. Today, automakers like Ford, General Motors, and Ram are embedding microchips into almost every single critical component on the truck. At the factory, they program that microchip with your truck's specific vehicle identification number. The part and the main computer are digitally handcuffed together. If the main computer detects a part with a different vehicle identification number or a part with no VIN at all, it refuses to turn it on. The physics of the part are fine. The mechanics are flawless. But the software is demanding a ransom. Let us start with the most basic repair in automotive history, changing a dead battery. For 100 years, when your battery died, you unbolted the negative terminal, unbolted the positive terminal, dropped a new heavy-duty battery into the tray, and turned the key. You are back on the road for about $150. If you try that on a modern, highly connected truck, you are going to destroy your own electrical system. Modern trucks use a battery management system. As a battery ages, it loses its ability to hold a charge. The truck's computer actively monitors this degradation and commands the alternator to pump higher and higher voltage into the aging battery just to keep it alive. But when you drop a brand new battery into the tray, the computer does not know you changed it. There is no sensor to tell it the battery is fresh. So the alternator continues to pump maximum high voltage electricity into the brand new battery. Within a few months, it literally boils the acid inside the new battery, ruins the cells, and leaves you stranded again. To prevent this, you have to tell the computer that the battery is new, but they do not give you a simple button on the dashboard to do it. Instead, they hide a secret sequence of pedal presses and high beam flashes, a digital cheat code that is not printed in your owner's manual. Why? Because they are hoping you will not know it, you will give up, and you will pay the dealership a massive diagnostic fee just to get your truck to start without destroying itself. But the battery scam is just the beginning. The VIN-Lock trap was truly designed to kill the greatest loophole the American working class ever had, the salvage yard. For decades, if you smashed the taillight on your truck, you drove down to the local junkyard, handed the guy $50, pulled a taillight off a wrecked truck, and plugged it into yours. You saved hundreds of dollars, and the truck looked good as new. Try that on a modern truck. If you back a 2026 Silverado or an F-150 into a pole and shatter the blind spot radar module tucked inside that taillight, you cannot just buy a used one from a junkyard. The plastic housing is fine, but that radar module is digitally handcuffed to the truck's main computer. If you plug a used radar module into your truck, the master computer interrogates it. It asks for the microchip's password. The module broadcasts the vehicle identification number of the wrecked truck it came from. Your truck's computer sees that the vehicle identification numbers do not match, and it immediately bricks the component. A warning light flashes on your dash, and your cross-traffic system is dead. The part is perfectly functional, but the automaker's software refuses to let you use it. To make that junkyard part work, you have to tow your truck to the dealership, pay a $200 diagnostic fee, and pay the service technician to connect his laptop to the corporate server and perform a software flash to rewrite the module. He is literally just typing in a password to give your truck permission to use a part you already bought with your own money. And in some cases, the manufacturers refuse to flash used parts at all, forcing you to buy a blank, virgin microchip directly from the dealership parts counter at a 500% markup. They have monopolized the repair market by making used parts digitally radioactive. It does not stop at electronics. They are coming for your brakes. Changing brake pads is something fathers used to teach their sons on a Saturday afternoon. You take the wheel off, remove the caliper, and use a C-clamp and a block of wood to push the hydraulic piston back into the housing so the new, thicker pads will fit. Look at the rear wheels of a new truck today. The mechanical emergency brake cable is gone. It has been replaced by an electronic parking brake. There is a massive plastic electric motor bolted directly to the back of the brake caliper. To change your own rear brake pads today, you need to command the truck's computer to enter maintenance mode. Again, no button. Just another hidden sequence of pedals and switches to digitally wind those motors back. If you don't know the secret code, or if you accidentally use a C-clamp like your dad taught you, you will shatter the internal gears instantly. A $50 driveway brake job just became a $600 dealership nightmare. They will tell you this is all for your own good. They will say it is for safety or efficiency or security against theft. Do not believe them for a second. It is about ensuring that the dealership service bay is the only place your truck can ever go. The automakers realized that the real money is not in selling you a vehicle once. The real money is in forcing you to pay a toll every single time that vehicle needs to be maintained. They are turning you from an owner into a subscriber. This is exactly why the right to repair movement is the most critical fight happening in America right now. And it is exactly why the smartest mechanics in the country refuse to buy anything newer than 2010. When you own a GMT 800, Chevy Silverado, an OBS Ford, or an early 2000s Toyota, a battery is just a battery. A taillight is just a piece of plastic and a bulb. A brake caliper operates on hydraulic fluid and physical pressure. When you buy a 25-year-old truck, you do not need a software license to fix your own property. You do not need to ask a server in Detroit for permission to swap an alternator. You buy the part, you turn the wrench, and you drive to work. The transaction is complete. The modern dealership model is a digital cage. Every screen, every sensor, and every electronic module is a lock on the door, and they hold the only key. What year is the truck sitting in your driveway right now? Can you still change the battery without a cheat code, or have they locked you out? Let us know in the comments below. If you believe in the right to turn your own wrenches, hit the subscribe button, hold the line, stay analog, and we will see you in the next one.